Welcome back to Paper Highlighter. Today, we're diving into the dramatic post-show journey of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 stars, Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein. Were they ever really a couple? What went wrong, and where are they now? Let's rewind the tape and find out what really happened after the cameras stopped rolling. 90 Day The Last Resort's Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein didn't exactly qualify as a couple during their time on Season 2, and things only got more complicated after the show. Natalie, who made her debut on 90 Day Fiancé Season 7 alongside Mike Youngquist, quickly became a standout star. A Ukrainian model and aspiring actress, Natalie had big dreams. She wanted to make it in Hollywood and start a family. By the time she arrived in the US on a K-1 visa, things with Mike were already rocky, and unsurprisingly, their marriage fell apart within 10 months. Natalie moved on quickly, finding new love, or so it seemed, with Josh Weinstein, a modeling agency CEO. Their on-and-off relationship was featured in multiple seasons of 90 Day, The Single Life, but the romance was far from smooth. Josh, though seemingly a great match on paper, never truly committed. He wasn't interested in starting a family, and despite Natalie's move to California, her career never took off. The relationship often felt one-sided, with Natalie chasing dreams and affection that Josh wouldn't or couldn't offer. Some fans speculated that financial support from Josh might have been one reason Natalie stuck around. Ultimately, their connection lacked the foundation to last, both on and off camera. Natalie and Josh's journey on 90 Day The Last Resort. 90 Day Fiancé star Natalie Mordovtseva and Josh Weinstein gave their rocky relationship one last shot by entering couples therapy on 90 Day The Last Resort. Despite not being together at the time of filming, the two had split during The Single Life, but unresolved feelings led them to explore whether their connection was worth saving. Things quickly took a turn when fellow cast members Sophie Sierra and Rob Warren exposed a bombshell. Josh had reportedly slid into Sophie's DMs, inviting her to fly to Las Vegas with him. While Josh chatting with other women may not have raised eyebrows under normal circumstances, this hit differently for Natalie, especially considering she had devoted 3 years to him and still believed her love was real. Natalie demanded answers. She pointed out that despite Josh living in Arizona, he had never once taken her to his home, which left her feeling deceived. Josh admitted they shared great moments, but said conflict always erupted whenever he didn't meet Natalie's expectations. He also expressed frustration over her jealousy issues. In Natalie's eyes, though, she was planning a future while Josh was playing the field. Off camera, things escalated. Natalie accused Josh and Sophie of cheating behind both her and Rob's backs. She even read Josh's flirty messages to Sophie and called him out for dodging confrontation with affection, saying, "Even Donald Trump has time for his wife." Therapists encouraged Natalie to trust Josh more, but trust was already broken. She didn't want to be a forever girlfriend. She wanted commitment. And every time they tried to start fresh, the same issues resurfaced the next day. Natalie felt like an afterthought in Josh's busy life, and finally confronted him with the question, "Why are you even here?" Josh's response? He said he needed Natalie to calm down before they could even think about having a relationship, and admitted he was too embarrassed to introduce her to his kids or family. Natalie and Josh broke up. Natalie and Josh's journey on 90 Day The Last Resort came to a definitive end, and not with a happily ever after. The pair parted ways before they even made it to the recommitment ceremony, officially closing the chapter on their tumultuous relationship. During the final group therapy session, Natalie opened up about the heartbreak of feeling like she just wasn't enough for Josh, despite their 3-year-long relationship. Fighting back tears, she admitted she was in a lot of pain, confessing that she truly loved him. But what hurt even more was the blow to her dignity when Josh, who had told her he loved her, still refused to commit. For Natalie, that was the final straw. She made it clear she wasn't going to let the breakup pull her into any more drama or scandal. After everything, Natalie chose to walk away, not just from Josh, but from the cycle of heartbreak she had endured for far too long. Will Natalie and Josh ever appear in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise again? Despite officially calling it quits on 90 Day The Last Resort, Natalie and Josh dropped a bombshell during the tell-all. They had still been sleeping together. Their on-again, off-again dynamic continued in the same toxic loop that had defined their entire relationship. Natalie didn't sugarcoat it either. "We're not friends, and we parted badly," she admitted. But then came an even more surprising confession. The two had shared what she described as, quote, "pity sex." It was messy, complicated, and far from over. What made things even more awkward? Natalie seemed fully aware that Josh had moved on, and with another cast member no less. While the mystery woman's identity hasn't been officially revealed, the rumor mill is pointing toward Jen, sister of franchise regular Elizabeth Pothast. Josh's new romance could mean he's sticking around in the 90-day universe, possibly joining a future spin-off. As for Natalie, she's hinted at a new man in her life, with the initials JS, sparking speculation that she might return to 90 Day, the single life, for a fresh start. With both Natalie and Josh still tangled in drama and potential new love interests, one thing is clear: the last resort won't be the last we see of them.